As Guyanese turn out to vote for their local representatives at this year's local government elections, many of those who cast their ballots plan on holding those elected accountable. From Kitty to Sophia, All Boys Town, South Ramville, Pleasance, and over at St. John's College, the turnout was relatively low.
Local government means to me the safety of the community and proper roads, proper garbage disposal, transparency in the community, making sure that all the community funds are that the rates and taxes we pay are going to good use.
But the hope is that, we move forward and we're able to get these things done properly and effectively, and we hold our leaders accountable for the job that they are being appointed to do.
So the community and the country go good.
Our neighborhood need to be better kept and stuff. That's the reason. Other than that, I have no other reason.
Well, I feel so great, to be voted for my community. I feel so proud of myself.
I want you to do the right thing. Just the right thing I want you to do.
Opinion or concern that you have, you take into consideration of it and not feel pressured into doing it just because you want to follow any group.
I just want to clean up the city and let everybody live as one.
And no matter who you give vote to, we got to look for righteousness and we got to stand up for the truth.
We're looking for a better year, a better future for the kids.
For some, the process went smoothly. Others spoke of some hiccups.
Wow, they had me pushing around. Yes, it was difficult. Yeah, we got it from one room to the next and one room to the next. Now when we go, they said they're not finding my name. So I asked him, what you got to do now? You got to tell me. He left stand up and start looking after somebody else. Then the girl said one person at a time. Say one person at a time. So he left the person and he started looking after me. Then the other girl found my name and another paper and they called me back.
Running around and get to a class.
Well, this is the first time I really have a little, because I got one girl really checking out your name. Look at them, get somebody in there for it now.
I think it's very slow, man. Things are not, to me, organized because come here, old man like me, I walk till over so then find it, I come back here, What other to do, I don't know.
The leaders of the two main political parties, Barry Jack Dio of the People's Progressive Party and Aubrey Norton of the APNU, cast their ballots early this morning, and both were confident of doing well at the polls.
Voter turnout, as expected, would be low. We know that it would be low. We've spoken about this on the campaign. We said the PPP is fighting against complacency, not so much against apathy in many areas. And when you're incumbent particularly, you get a low turnout. The last elections, the turnout was just around 30% in 2018. And so you would have a low turnout generally across the country, but notwithstanding the low turnout, we do extremely well. PPP, we'd have a landslide victory in most of a significant number, the majority of the local government areas being contested.
More than confident, we did the work. I believe politics is groundwork, not flags in the air, etc. And we did the required groundwork in this constituency. I think we have a good candidate and people will support the candidate. And so I am 99.9% convinced that we will win the constituency. The same. I think we have done the work in Georgetown, regardless of the bribery and all the things the PPP became involved in. I think the people of Georgetown are sensible. Barring any illegalities, I don't even see them having a chance of winning Georgetown.
Some of those contesting in the various constituencies said they have put in the work and are constantly working to ensure voters go out to the polls to cast their ballot.
I'm very confident, very much confident, as you could see. There is no sad face, everything is just smile, Of
course, we're very confident that we'll be able to do well in this constituency and in Georgetown as well.
Lots of things that needed to be done, but you had to do it as a group. You can't go as an individual and try to create an impact on the city council.
We had some issues with the listing that GCOM has, because some persons were not finding the names. There was a bit, back and forth. It was a bit frustrating for especially some of the older folks, right? But we would have steadfast with them. We made sure that we found their names and clear up with the little issues that they have.
There are a lot of issues to deal with at the city level. I give it my best shot, and I encourage whoever be the mayor, whether he or she, to work with central government. I always call on central government, let us work together, because I believe we can achieve great things.
Meanwhile, GCOM Commissioner Says Gunrat said the systems put in place by the Commission were working well from all reports.
Of course, these are not universal reports. These are sporadic reports that we're receiving, and so far, nothing of substance has come as an issue.